What you got there?
A book.
A book? You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So he asked me how long I'd had it, and I said a long time. And I said it might be on account of me dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. But he said it might be due to psychology.
You don't have that, do you?
Nathan, this is psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Would it tell you what kind of girl would go for a certain kind of guy that you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
I mean, just for instance, there are some girls that you can almost bet that they don't go for certain kind of guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, starting next week, I'm going to get a raise. I wondered what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married.
Oh, we've got to, sooner or later.
But Nathan, I'm starting to worry about my mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, my mother, back in Rhode Island. She thinks we're married already.
And why would she think a thing like
I
that?
couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that back in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did,
Yeah. And then after about 2 years,
What? After 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What kind of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
Wish I had been on it.
Nathan. It's not all Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Nathan, now that we're finally getting married, you won't have to be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice little broad like your mother?
Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon. And what do I tell her? What do I tell her that I did with 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something? What are we gonna
We could get married.
do? But marriage ain't something that you jump in like a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shot. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 2 years. Now all we need is a license and a blood test.
Or what?
Blood test, it's the law.
What a city. First they close my crack game, and then they open my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on running your crap game again.
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I closed the crack game in the first place? Because I love you. And I want us to be the happiest couple in New York.
Anybody see an Erin out here?
I don't think so.
You! I was all dated up with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, there it is.
Adelaide, I'm down on my knees.
Don't. It reminds me of your crap game.
It'll be all right. We're getting married after all.
I don't believe you anymore.
You'll feel better in the morning. Let's see that old smile.
Achoo!
That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a boy's son can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococcus like. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's male remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency, C note. Tendency, C note? Oh, C note, right. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, affecting the eye, the ear,